Welcome to Tanya's Thoughts, Tanya's Talk. So today I'm going to discuss um, about, I think I have about 5 steps to healthy hair, and it's pretty cut and dry. So hopefully this is, very understandable and straight to the point. But these are the steps that you need to go through no matter where you are and who you are. So the first step would be finding a good, reputable stylist in your area that is dedicated to putting the health of your hair first. I can't stress this enough, okay? There really isn't any excuse nowadays to end up with a bad hairstylist. There's a lot of resources out there to find out, what's what. So I do recommend trying to find some reviews before you go and see this person. That way it'll save you a lot of time. If you could just, get that out of the way, let's, find some reviews, find some pictures of their work, but make sure that, they're very specific in healthy hair. Like a lot of stylists like that I know myself, that's my main thing. Like healthy hair comes first and then everything else. That's number one. Okay. If you really want to have beautiful hair, it's got to be healthy first. Okay. So moving right along to step 2, setting up an appointment for a complete hair and scalp analysis. And be sure to write down questions that you need answers to so that you can make the most of your consultation. An extensive hair care regimen should be provided with prices of services and recommendations on products to use in between salon visits. Okay, so this is a really big deal. The hair and scalp analysis is part of the consultation. So this is really important because you want somebody to really take a deeper look into what your scalp is doing, what your hair is doing, and that way they can assess and then they can decide what type of products are going to be best for you, how to set up that regimen, get you on a schedule, and then you can go from there. But that's definitely, top of the list things that need to be done. If you go to somebody and they don't do a complete consultation, they just take you to the shampoo bowl, they don't check your elasticity, they don't check your scalp, they don't check anything about your hair, your porosity levels, then okay, it may be time to go to another person. This may not be the right person for you. Okay? Step 3. After you found that great stylist and you feel like, okay, everything's good, now you need to decide to stay committed to the regimen. Do not skip any hair appointments as this could be destructive to the process. Healthy hair takes time and effort. Most women who have beautiful, healthy hair have done things to make it such. They have invested in the right hair care to have beautiful, healthy, flowing hair, and you can do the same. Just trust the process and stick to the script. Make sure you do that. Don't, I get that. I don't have a lot of people that do that, but I do have a few people that do that. They'll come in really strong and then they'll fall off. It's like, well, what happened? Come on, do you want your hair? Your hair was looking so great. And then they come in 3 months later and we're starting right back over. So all that money that you invested in those 3 months is now, we're all the way back to square one now. Especially if you're getting your hair trained. It's, you missed 2 visits, we're back to training your hair all over from scratch again. And that's more costly. It costs more money when you don't come. If you keep your hair up, you don't have to come as often. And when you come, you just don't need a lot. It's like my regulars that come all the time, when they come in, they barely need they barely need a trim. They barely need a conditioning treatment. They stay on top of that. So it's not like like some people that come in, they need everything. And it's like $200. Like, okay, well, yeah, I haven't seen you in 3.5 months. What did you expect? All right, so moving right along to step 4. Tell your friends about your newfound stylist. Girl, don't be selfish. If you know anyone that could benefit from the service that your stylist is providing, don't be selfish. And also be sure to write a review, a thorough review, telling about your experiences. That way others can follow suit. That is so important. I tell people all the time, like, just write a review and be honest about it. That way, a lot of people have trusted me just by reading the reviews that are written about me. So it's very important, and that's a really good thing to do, especially if she's good and she's, he or she is deserving. Okay, and we're moving right along to step 5. Now that your hair is healthy and thriving, don't go back to doing your own thing. And if things get tight, talk to your stylist about creating a new hair care regimen. Don't just stop going because you will end up losing the investment. You would be surprised at how less often you would be able to come in or the other styles that may be available to you because now you have healthy hair. So always stay in contact with your stylist and don't stray. Protect your initial investment and enjoy having the hair that others can only dream of. And that, my friends, is my talk today. So those are the steps that I think, because people always ask me, how do I get my hair healthy? So I just broke it all down for you. And you can thank me later. But I hope you all are having a wonderful, wonderful week. And until next time, peace.